Oh, this title's going to trigger some people. Now, this is not a hate video. Just share my comments and criticisms. Some people will be triggered by the content, triggered by the title. What's it like being a celebrity in real life? What's your definition of a celebrity? Let us know in the comment section down below. Welcome to the live stream. Let's talk about celebrity. For me, the word celebrity means someone who can walk down the street, people stop them, they want to talk to them, they want to take a selfie with them, they want to take them home, they want to cuss at them, or they want to like whisper on the voice, you know, like, that's my definition of celebrity. Someone who has public attention anywhere in the world they go. When I broke up with my ex-girlfriend, the local newspaper even did an article about it. And I was just like, someone sent it, said did you know that you and your ex split? It was in the fucking newspaper, and it was on the TV that night. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I never thought that being on internet helping people with health and fitness would turn me into that sort of lifestyle. And it's crazy. I mean, people are obsessed. People are obsessed with like what I eat. And I love it. I get it, man. I love it. You know, I really love doing what I do. I love it, man. Not complaining in this video, but people are obsessed with like what I wear, what I drink, what I don't drink, what I'm drinking now, who I'm fucking, who I fucked, who wants to fuck me, who's trying to fuck me, whatever, you know, like where I am, what I'm doing, where I'm going to be in 5 years, where I was last 5 years. I mean, if you type in Duran Rider into YouTube or internet, on YouTube alone there's probably over 400 million views total. Not just for my stuff, maybe my stuff, maybe 300 million total. Maybe add another 100 million of other content over the years. You know, so when you have that level of exposure, boom, it's just crazy. Like last night, I'm doing a bike race right now. Check out my shoes, how do they are. We're doing this bike race right now. It's Team Vegan. We're going to probably win $3,000. If we finish tomorrow night and keep our GC positions, we're taking home $3,000 US. Professional rider. Add that to celebrity status. The monster. But it's all about having fun, man. You know, life's about having fun. Riding a bike's about having fun. It's just, you know, it's an adventure. Some people take it all too fucking seriously, man. They do YouTube videos like they get a hater like, oh my god, someone said something bad about me. You know. So they write an ebook and someone uses a photo, or they build a bike design and someone says, oh, that's a cool one, I'm going to use that paint job as well. And it's like, oh, and it's just like, you know, some people are just so tense. They've got to fucking relax. But so me and Paul and Tamo are here doing this bike race, and Pauline. Pauline's the first female every day. Unfortunately, there's no prizes for women, but Pauline will be cleaning up if there was. And so Paul is 7th, Tamo is 8th, I'm 9th out of 160 riders that started. This is a 7-day stage race, the highest prize purse I'm aware of in Thailand. So yeah, good money, good money. Where was I going with it? But anyway, so last night, we were in this hotel in a town called Praia in Thailand. You've never heard of it. I'd never heard of it. We were there last night in the hotel lobby. This guy comes up and he's like, can I get a photo? And I'm like, yeah, no worries, mate. You know, as I've done, I don't know how many selfies I've taken, maybe it's close to over 10,000 selfies around the world. But anyway, I've got this huge following here in Thailand and Malaysia, and I love it. Cycling, vegans and stuff like that. And so this guy, and I said, where do you live? And he's like, I live here in Praia. And it's just a small little town. And this dude knows me. He wanted a selfie to show his friends and stuff. And he's just, we had a bit of a chat and stuff. And, you know, I was just like, what the fuck? You know, I can get pulled over anywhere. You know, anywhere. Even rural Thailand. Like, it's just, that's the power of the internet. That's the power of the internet. I think the celebrity part turns, when you get about 50 million views on your YouTube channel, total, 50 million, then that's when all of a sudden, it's like a consciousness shift in that people recognize you more. People talk about you more. So I've had on this main channel maybe 170 million or whatever, 170 mil. But when this channel, main channel here, this one, hit 50 mil, that's when, you know, I really started getting recognized everywhere. And that's where really people started making more support videos or hate videos or, hey, Duran Rider, can I get a shout out or whatever. So I would say that being an internet celebrity, or a sports celebrity, or a TV celebrity, you know, a movie celebrity, it's a tough life for some people out there who don't really enjoy it. I mean, you see it all the time, like you know, I see even athletes, pro cyclists, someone says, can I get a photo? And it's like, you know, they don't really want to, you know what I mean? But that's like, people, you got fans, man. If you got fans, give your fans some time. It doesn't take much for a fucking selfie. It doesn't make much effort for answering some questions on Tumblr or making some content on YouTube. You know, it doesn't make much effort at all. But it's like, let's answer some questions anyway. I don't want to be a celebrity, but I would love to inspire people one day. It's pretty hard to do that anonymously. It's very hard to do that anonymously. That's the thing. People want to help people. People think, I'm going to open my heart and share everything, share my truth, share my everything I've done, mistakes, wins, prizes, failures, whatever, and everyone's going to love me. It's like, no, man, people are going to get a knife and want to stab you in the back, stab you in the chest, stab you in the neck, or whatever. You know, you like, when you're totally upfront and honest like I am, just look what happens. Some people just like, oh, they revere you, they just like, you know, boom, just doing right is awesome. Or some people just like, oh my god, this guy's just triggering me too much. You know, this is too triggering. I've got to shut this guy down or whatever, you know. So that's just part of the deal. If you want to inspire, you have to accept your level of inspiration is in direct proportion to how much hate you can handle, how much criticism you can handle. Your ability to lead and inspire other people is in direct proportion. Direct proportion. Two Sprites here. Boom. You can't have one without the other. All right. Water and sugar and Sprite. You can't have a Sprite without water or sugar. Choose both. You can't choose one. So you can't lead people or inspire people without hardcore criticism. And the bigger you want to inspire people, the bigger criticism is going to be. Simple as that. Simple as that. And the question there. Sleeping easy at night. And that's it. I go to bed and I'm just like, poof, hit that pillow. I love being who I am. I love being me. And I love being real. The real Duran Rider. And I love to have that freedom to do that and not have to worry about what people think. Just to be me, man. You know? Have the fucking crazy haircut. Rock it. Whatever. You know? And it's people love it or they hate it. I mean, like, it's just be yourself, man. Too many people are trying to be other people. And that is instant self-hatred right there. Because you go to bed each night, or you turn your camera off, or whatever, and you're not the person you are on YouTube. You know, you put all this shiny, bubbly stuff, but that's not who you really are. You know, and if that's who you are on YouTube, but you're not in real life, then when you look in the mirror, you go, I'm such a fake person. And that's just not going to be much fulfillment in your life, really. So just be who you are. If you're a bitch, if you're an asshole, just be that. And people can take it or leave it. It's like Gordon Ramsay, the chef. You know, everyone expects him to be yelling and screaming and swearing and cussing at people. And if he's nice to people, people are, oh wow, that was pretty cool. But if he's this like nice guy on camera, yeah, but I love your stuff, you know, it's really good. And then behind the scenes he's swearing and cussing at people, people are like, oh my god, this guy's just like a fucking idiot, you know. So be who you are. Be who you are. The best thing you can do is do you. And also that most people couldn't handle the level of transparency that I live or the level of attention that I get or whatever. As I was trying to say at the start of the live stream, I've done 220Ks today. I'm pretty fucking hyped up. And I'm sitting 9th overall in this race. But you have these people who want to be celebrities, but they don't want the hate. They want paparazzi. They don't want the fans. They don't want anything that. They just want the money or the fame. And the fame. And it's like, no. It's like that's how it rolls with it, man. Your fans and the paparazzi and the selfies and the photos and the drama, people making videos about you or newspapers doing stories about you or whatever. I mean, I've been front page Australian National newspaper before. Front page. I've been on the nightly news before. And I mean, and gotten some harsh criticisms and some incredible support. You know, polarizing the audience. If there's one thing I can tell people to do, that's polarize your audience by being you, being yourself. Let's do some questions here. It's enough ranting from me. Let's hear what you guys want to hear. Alright. What's the best way to follow your race? Best way to follow it, check out my Instagram and go to my Strava. That's probably the best way. I'll put I don't have my laptop with me, which is a bit of a bum. I regret that. But if you go to my Instagram. I'll make some YouTube videos next week about the race and put the links and stuff in there with final results. But if you Google up ASEAN, ASEAN Bicycle Tour 2017, that might come up. It's a very new event. There's a lot of money here. They're just like making it rain. Look at the hotels they're putting us in. And I'll just show you guys where I'm at. I'm in Piao, Thailand. Check this out. That's where we're at. Roommate is Tarmo, the Viking from Estonia. He's a beast, man. I met Tarmo in 2014. We rode up Doington on. He's on some clunker Trek hybrid bike, and me and Harry, Harry runs. We rode up do that day with Tarmo, and we waited for him. He took all day to get out there because he's on his clunker bike, and now Tarmo is crushing it, man. He's crushing it. I'm sitting on his wheel. He's dragging me back to the finish line. He gets a flat tire, still catches us, and I'm just sitting in his draft. And it's like, keep going, keep going. And it's just fantastic. It's just fantastic to see that progress. And we're just eating bags of sugar, man. We're just getting bags of sugar in the morning, pour it up to about here, and just putting that in our second bottle cage and just drinking it all day. Pauline's doing half a kilo a day. Tarmo's doing half a kilo or more. Van's wheel as well, doing half a kilo or more. And it's fantastic. It's fantastic. And dinner's about to get served, that's why I'm doing this live stream. I'll do something productive while I'm waiting. I had a little nap here before. But it's been a fantastic race, man. Like, people have broken bones. People have broken fucking expensive colonagos. Dogs have been hit, unfortunately, because dogs just ran out the road. People have been going to hospital. A lot of people haven't finished. They've gone home. We had 161 starters. I think now we've got maybe 56 riders left. Big differences in fitness levels and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting. Where is Vegan Cheetah? I don't know where Vegan Cheetah is. He's in Los Angeles. He's in Los Angeles. But yeah, that's been fantastic. That's been fantastic. Bust me out some questions. Alright, we've got here. How is Paul feeling? Paul's feeling good. He's riding really well. He's had like 4 flat tyres. He came to the race a bit unorganised, had some crazy, dodgy tyres, but I think we've all learnt a lot from this race. And my form's coming back a bit. I came to this race really out of shape. Massively out of shape, but my fitness is coming back into the race. Every day I feel stronger. I'm pushing more watts. I'm staying with the climbers better, stuff like that. So I'm feeling good. 220 k's today was just a breeze. It was really, really easy. Really, really easy. What's that about Vegan Cheetah? What's happening to Vegan Cheetah? What's he doing? I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I've been bike race world. What's Vegan Cheetah? Why the monster? I just saw it the other day. I thought that's sort of cool. It's not the. I'm not sponsored by the drink. I don't think it's the drink. Will I place top 5 in the competition? No, I'm too far behind GC to crack the top 5 unless there's a massive crash or something. I mean, these guys are the best in Thailand, and I'm 9th, so I'm pretty happy with that. But to get the top 5, that's these guys are really fucking good riders. These are guys who fucking train that fucking house down. You got me, Drew Rider, who rides up the Dois and Tep a couple times a week, and you got these guys there doing intervals. They got their super lightweight carbon bikes. They're pro as fuck. And I'll turn up with my fucking fenders on and a top tube bag and arm warmers and shit. So like, no, to get to top 5, I'd have to pull my finger out and do a lot more training. And also the speeds, man. Tarmo even today hit 100.4k an hour. 100k an hour down a skinny little back road in Thailand with the only protection a 200 gram foam ice cream fucking lid and skimpy fucking lycra to protect yourself if you crash your bike at 100k an hour on skinny 26mm rubber tyres that can just burst any time. So my biggest speed I've hit on this race has been 80k an hour. The 100k an hour, I'm just like, what if a dog runs out, But if you want to be that top 5, then you got to do 100k an hour. You got to probably do 110k an hour. So I'm happy where I'm in 9th. To take more risks than that, it's just not worth me doing that. But 9th's been pretty sustainable for me to get into and hold that. Alright, some questions. Do I do any massage after the races? Yeah, I'll try and get a massage every day here. Thai massage. Harley, I've got a nutrition question for you. What is it? What's up, Harley? I did a century of 5,000 of climbing. I respect the rides you've been doing. So much climbing. Thank you very much. You follow me on Strava, guys. If you want to see what I'm doing, follow me on Strava. Duran Rider Vegan Power. And I just got verified on Strava. Just got the verified tick. Strava celebrity status. Triggered. Is Tori doing it? No, I told Tori to step this one out because it's just too... Tori's only had a road bike, her own road bike, for like 2 weeks. She's been using my bike for the last 8 months, 7 months. So she's only started riding this year. It would be too much of a jump for her to do that. It'd probably be dangerous. I mean, the descending's fucking sketchy as some of the places. So, you know, it's better to have some experience. Otherwise, it's just not a good experience. Does that make sense? I mean, some people are coming to this race really inexperienced and they're not going to have the best time. So my recommendation is to build up your fitness over the months and years and years and years and decades. I've been racing bikes for 20 years. First raced a bike in 1997. So, you know, I've got some experience there. I know what I can and can't do. So Tori's not doing it. I was talking to Tori about an hour ago. Do you think there's any risk of metabolic damage from eating excess refined sugar and not having enough fiber? No way. I mean, like... we are crushing the fucking refined sugar. Crushing it. And we're the fucking leanest motherfuckers around. You know? We're lean, bro. Lean. Which bikes have a lifetime warranty? Trek, Specialized, Orbea, Cannondale. What else? That's about it. No, there's a few more. There's Merida. What else? I think that's about it off the top of my head. Reed in Australia. That's about it off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. Put the salt down. Greetings from fucking Scotland. Hey, Scottish, eat your porridge, mate. Eat your porridge. Good morning from heaven, goddammit. Does warranty really work? It does work unless you fucking crack your carbon frame because your derailleur hanger was bent and then your derailleur come around and smashed your little chainstay and cracked it. Then the warranty's not there because it's your fault that you didn't make sure your derailleur was straight. Go behind your bike every day and just make sure that the derailleur is straight. It's not like sitting in like that. Gonna hit your spokes and snap off. Because bikes get tapped, they get dropped, dog hits them, spider farts on it or whatever, and derailleur hanger can get a little bit bent. So every day, just sort of like look at your bike and sort of see if it's straight, that derailleur hanger. Radelaide the fuck up. How is John Cattrall doing in the GC? John's doing good. He's in 3rd position overall. He's in 3rd. He had a big crash the other day. Luckily, he didn't break nothing up, but he was almost getting close to Snap City. Man, these mountains are fucking crazy, and he was just railing it and just boom! Just his tire, front tire, just like slid out, and he's basically punched the fucking tarmac. All his knuckles were all cut up. Every day his elbow's bleeding. It's just weeping blood and pus. His legs all bloodied up, but he's still out there, still banging it out, and John knows how to suffer, man. He's like, today we had this wall of a climb. It was like the steepest climb I've ever done in a race ever, even probably a mountain bike race. It was insane. All right, and that's why I got popped off after about 140k. I just couldn't hold on anymore and just sort of sailed to the finish on the time I could pick me up. But and John was there, he was just zigzagging. He knows how to suffer, man. He knows how to suffer. He's come a long way in the last few years. He's come a long way. How to get rid of acne after 2 years of Raw Till 4. Well, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but something's wrong. Something's wrong. If you're following my advice and you still got evident zits, you're not really following my advice. You're not. Because it's impossible. It's impossible to have acne following my advice long term. Maybe you've gotten off steroids and it's coming out of your skin. Maybe you've got off birth control, it's coming out of your skin. Maybe you've got a lot of stress and you're freaking out and it's showing in your skin. There's a lot of factors there. Maybe you eat too much oil. Alright? So there's always factors. Never seen otherwise ever. And I've spoken to probably a few thousand people in the last 20 years about acne and diet. Alright? And I've had people lie straight to my face. I've had people abuse me on the telephone. You know, such and such got a pimple. And then I don't eat overt fats. And then my friends see him at a potluck and they're just smashing the vegan gourmet fatty food. And it's like, I just had a fucking 2-hour conversation with you and you lied straight to my ear and so you don't do overt fats. And then my friend He's got no reason to make up any stories. Says you're eating fats at the vegan potluck. So, yeah, you go. You got to take my advice. Take my advice. Toothpaste. I use a toothbrush and floss. Where's my floss? Only floss the teeth you want to keep. Alright, I try and floss every night. Only floss the teeth you want to keep. Otherwise, you're going to have some issues there. And I wish I'd flossed more a lot in my earlier years. But I was lazy. What's my thoughts about soy? Soy's great, man. I was eating some noodles just before. They got soy in there. These are vegan noodles here in Thailand. That's a little Ginjay vegan symbol. So I was just having these as a bit of a snack before dinner. And soy's fine, man. There's no issues with soy. People are like, soy's got too much estrogen in it. Like, look at the estrogen milligrams, nanograms of dairy, organic, grass-fed compared to soy. You know what I mean? Look at the estrogen content. Look at the estrogen content of meat. Come to Asia and see the traditional diets of Asians of rice, a bit of soy, tofu, soy sauce, soy milk, and how slim most Asians are. I mean, if you give me $10, I'll find you 10 slim as fuck Asians in 10 minutes here in Thailand or China or Indonesia. And I guarantee you their diet's not high in meat if they're slim and skinny. It can't be, because those meat foods, the dairy's anabolic. Soy is more of a catabolic food, like most plant foods are. So, especially white rice. You can't give me $10, 10 minutes, 10 people in Australia skinny, unless I go to fucking Parramatta train station and grab heroin addicts. All right? In Thailand, man, people are so slim here. So slim. And yeah, obesity's rising here just because KFC is. And McDonald's, etc. People eating more fat and protein and oil. Simple as that. Tips for riding in the cold: get on a plane and come to Thailand. Just there's no such thing as bad weather, just poor clothing choices. There's no such thing as weather too cold. Just poor clothing choices, I read on the internet. You just wear better cycling kit. Invest in some cycling winter gloves. Go to Wiggle or chainreaction.com and get some stuff. Do you really believe Froomey is on the hot sauce? No way, man. Full natty bra. Win the Tour de France, win the Vuelta, 450 watts, 500 watts at the end of the day after 5 hours of race, another 2 weeks. Easy, man. Anyone can do that if you got marginal gains. I was in India 20 days ago. Everyone is skinny but zero muscle mass. They eat 4 kilos a year. Exactly. Muscle mass comes from lifting heavy weights. All right. If you're a skinny dude and you want to get swole, obviously there's a steroid discussion there, but you still need to lift heavy weights if you want to look swole. If you want to look strong, you got to be strong, and that comes from lifting heavy weights. Simple as that. I mean, some people genetically have more anabolic receptors, androgen receptors in their body, so they'll be a bit more swole than normal. But yeah, got to lift. Got to lift. Do I plan to come to Europe? Already been there, done that. Thailand, man. Come to Thailand. I used to live in Belgium. Race bikes in Belgium, France, England. Good times, but Thailand's where it's at. When am I coming to Canberra? Next time I'll be in Canberra will be Indie Pack next year. If I finish that long. Rice may be too lean. Happy Alex. You know what I mean? Like, these people out there. Man, it's crazy. Plenty of roid heads and at my gym, kiddies. UK usage legal. Australia usage is legal as well. Go to your doctor. Go to your family doctor. They'll fucking sign you up with a lifetime supply of cheap testosterone and anthate that's from the lab, from the fucking high-grade farmer. And it's cheap as chips, man. It's like one shot of test in Australia is worth about the same as a bottle of Sprite from your local doctor, mate. It's insane, man. It's insane. It's so easy to get roids, man, off your doctor. I don't recommend using them, but if you're going to use them, get real shit, not from some gym rat fake internet site, whatever. It's dangerous, man. You know, I reckon the heavy meat diet is killing Aboriginals, to be honest. They used to eat lots of yams and stuff and traded with Indonesia. Now they're told they used to eat a lot of animals and kill them. For sure, man, the Indigenous Australian community, you go out there, man, North and South Australia. I've been out there, especially up in Cape York, Bamaga, and it's insane, man. It's insane. It's not the white sugar, man. It's the meat and dairy that's making people obese. You know, it's crazy. Is it necessary to use a dual leg power meter or waste of money? You don't need dual leg. If Chris Froome can use his single leg stages, if it's good enough for Chris Froome, it's good enough for us, for sure. If you've got dual leg or single leg, it doesn't matter. They're both good enough. Like your hat, thank you. How's the dating advice gig? It's going well. I'm keeping the group really small at the moment, just so I can I like to give quality versus quantity. So by having just a couple of crew at any one time, I can really give that focus. And so, I mean, I can't really talk about too much because it's sort of private information, but we give good results. And I'm being a bit been with the race and stuff. I don't have my laptop on me, but it's been good. These guys are learning stuff, and we're going to learn a lot more over the next 2 or 3 weeks. So if my lads are watching, we've got good things to come. Good things to come. Let's get that laptop back. Thoughts on the 4i power meter? I don't know. I've never used one, and it's too early in the market for me to really give it a rate. The parapharmacy at Tape Gate sells all kinds of performance enhancements. That's true, man. They've got a green sign at the front, and they sell all sorts of gains. They sell gains in the bottle. Gains in the bottle. Is white sugar same as nullable white? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Watermelon in Romania is the best quality. It's like 20 cents a kilo. Fantastic. Send me some. Send me some Romanian watermelon. FedEx it to me. How many calories a day do you spend riding? Go to my Strava. All my calories, because I'm using power meters, all there. Go to my Strava. Check it out. You'll see all my calories there. Burned. Do you have ever bean curds in the Thai curries? I do have the bean curd. It's really good. Man, I eat some such good vegan food here in Thailand. Every night the race organisers have vegan food for us. If I'm super hungry, I'll go to a vegan restaurant beforehand, before the vegan buffet gets pulled out. Last night we had, I think it was called Som Tam or something like that. Khao Som. It was vegan fried tomato rice. It's so nice. And there's like fruit in the morning. It's just fantastic, man. Living like kings and queens here in Thailand. It's fantastic. Opinions on cold showers. I have cold showers every day. Cold showers are good. Sure. Where's the vegan community on YouTube? It seems like no one's posting if they don't get ads. For sure, it's died right off, hasn't it? It's died right off. Sad. Sad. It's sad that the vegan community's dropped down because the money's dropped right off. That's really sad. That the people who are really posting prolifically are just getting paid for it. Or they're getting paid and they're not posting. Anyways, I'm trying to keep out of that drama, but it is sad. It is sad. Enter my channel if you want to see cycling videos in Romania. Ride safe. QPay123. QPay, I would recommend, dude, have a better channel name. QPAE. What, like, it sounds too much like a spam channel. Call it Romania Cycling. You know, Cycling Romania. Call it a name that people want to click on. Otherwise, it sounds like some sleazy, zesty thing. I'm sorry if you've got a sentimental attachment to that username, but change it, man, to something better. Even Drew is not that a good name, but I had it in 2008. It's 9 years. Fuck, no, it goes fast, so, you know, got to keep it. Do I recommend a 15-year-old youth go vegan? No! A 15-year-old kid should do what I did when I was 15, eating McDonald's, getting stoned, using drugs, doing crime. That's what you should do when you're 15, shouldn't you? Eating healthy, doing exercise, going to bed early as a 15-year-old? Oh my God, that's just like terrible. Spoke to this guy this weekend. He used to help British cycling with S&C, etc. Yeah. He was explaining a lot of the cyclists when tested had meldonium in their blood until... Man, people will take anything for an edge. Races are won by that, man. Tour de France stage win, World Championships. The track sprints won by that much sometimes. People will take anything to give them that much advantage. That much advantage is what I'm talking about. It's crazy. Any thoughts about fasting? I recommend fasting every single night. Go to bed, wake up, break your fast with some breakfast. Ideally fruit. Fast every day. at night time when you're in bed. There's so much not on the wider ban list. There's so much, man. I mean, it's like, shit. It's so much. So much. I'm 15 and vegan. Fantastic. Wim Hof. I think Wim's got some good things going on there. That's a whole other video though. This is a whole other video on the Wim my thoughts on Wim Hof. Melbourne is a shithole. I have to agree on that one. Melbourne, ugh. I mean, look outside my window, right? Look at this. I showed you before. I'll show you again. It's grey, but it's great. It's warm outside. It's tropical. There's vegan restaurants everywhere. I can go ride my bike and no one's going to want to fucking stab you with a fucking syringe or punch you in the face or whatever. Like Melbourne's like, ugh. You could pay me $200,000 a year, I wouldn't live in Melbourne. Seriously, you paid me 200 grand a year, I would not be living in Hellburn, Melbourne. For me, quality of life's really important. And I'd rather kick it in Thailand here or kick it in Adelaide. Melbourne, I've got some people I like in Melbourne, but otherwise, Slamming a box of dates is watching this. Box of dates. I said dates. Wrote too many K's. I had too much Sprite powder this morning. I had a full cap of Sprite powder. Still buzzing. Any plans to come back to Australia? I'll be back in Australia at some point. I'll be back in Australia. Just wanted to say thank you. I'm not a vegan, but I lost a lot of weight. Your vibes and enjoy cycling now so much. Boom. That's what we're talking about, man. I meet Asians, I meet Australians, I meet people from all around the world. Tell me their weight loss, cycling, vegan, fitness, getting sober journey. Every fucking day, man. Open my inbox. Every day I walk down the streets. Every day I'm in my hotel foyer. People coming up, sharing their story. That's fucking motivation for me. Is Perth the next best city in Australia? Nah. I was born in Perth. I lived in Perth. I know Perth very well. I couldn't live in Perth either. I mean, it's a lot better than Melbourne. I could probably live in Perth for 100 grand a year if you paid me. But even then, I don't know, man. I don't know. The worst place in Australia is Melbourne. The second worst place in Australia is Sydney. The third worst place in Australia would be Canberra. It's too fucking cold, man. But Canberra's got some good camping and nature, so we can't be too harsh on Canberra. And the Currawongs of Canberra sound really nice. You know the Currawong call? I remember I was in 2001 at the AIS doing this guinea pig lab rat altitude house. I was one of the first batch of people go through the altitude house in AIS. Belconnen AIS, and it was good times. That was during January. Any news from the Duranotta web store? My website's still going, isn't it? Duranotta.com. Can someone go to Duranotta.com? Is it still live? I'm pretty sure it is. Because I'm making sales every day. I get the dings on my little email. And that's great. Every time I make a sale, someone's getting educated. They want to buy my ebook. Carb the fuck up. Duranotta's Lean Body Bible. I put everything in those ebooks, man, my information. So get them if you want to learn more. Do you think Sprite and any other soft drinks are really bad for your teeth? They definitely can be. You always want to have hydration. That's why I always have a water bottle around with me. I've got some soft drink in it as well, but I've always got a water bottle nearby. It's got more fucking sports drink in there. But I've drank probably about 7 litres of water today. So yeah. I look better now as compared to a few months ago. Why is that? Why is that? In your opinion, why do I look better? Why do I look better? Sprite if it's got carbonation, it's got carbonic acid. So go easy on it. I don't recommend drinking Sprite if you're in Australia, the UK. I only recommend Sprite in Thailand. Everywhere else in the world, man, I've had it. It's shit. It's not even sweet. This is the gold, man. And in Thailand, there's different levels of Sprite. There's the green bottle, glass bottle. This is plastic. The glass bottle is the best. So good. This is good, but the cans are sweeter. Sprite in a can, fruit in a can, is actually sweeter. Is a hand. I drink 2 litres of water today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Go to Cornwall, UK. It's warm in summer. I think Thailand, man. All you crew got to come to Thailand. Ride bikes, carb up, get lean. Come to Thailand and get fit as fuck, lean as fuck. Pad Thai, vegan Pad Thai. All the good stuff. All the good stuff. Could I ever do a video of GCN or Matt Steffens? GCN did contact me for a nutrition interview, but then I think some drama kicked up on the internet. They're like, oh, we're too PC, we can't have Duran on the show or whatever. But they reference me now and then. They say carb the fuck up or whatever. But GCN is doing great. It's a good channel. Go check it out. GCN Cycling Tips. They got some great tips on cycling mechanics. The nutrition though, I've done videos about that. But they got great cycling mechanic tips for sure. Best mountain bike for a beginner, depends what your budget is. I'd recommend a 29er. 29er hardtail. Trainer workout tips for winter when there's foot of snow on the ground. Just ride the rollers, man. Just ride the rollers. It's easy. 10 minutes a day. 20 minutes, half an hour a day, hour a day. Just ride the rollers, man. Start with 10 minutes a day. Or just start with 5 minutes a day. Alright? And don't go too hard. Just roll it, man. At talking pace. And then when the warm weather comes out, you can do more adventure rides and harder stuff. If you try to do hard stuff all year long, you're going to cook yourself. Not even the pros do that. How do I feel about the cycling pros all drinking mostly Coca-Cola? They smash the Sprite, they smash the Fanta, they smash the sports drink. And that's why I got so much power. It's got the hills and stuff, because it's got the simple sugars in the blood. So yeah, the fastest I've gone down a bike, 100k an hour back in 1998, down Wollonga Hill, the new Wollonga Hill with a raging southerly. What do I think of Newcastle, New South Wales? That whole New South Wales coastline, especially Wollongong, Sydney, Newcastle, it's too many crackheads, man. Too much, I don't know, I can't handle it. Why is VG too much of a wuss bag to debate with me? Why don't any of these people, any of my haters, none of them, want to do a live debate with celebrity Duran Rider? You know, we could have a celebrity debate, guesting Duran Rider. Where are they? Where are any of my haters? Cutting ties with Duran Rider, whatever. Why don't you do a live debate with me? Because they know I'd be sharing some secrets that they wouldn't be able to handle. They do scripted videos, jump cuts, and they feel safe behind that. But if it's a live debate with a live audience, they would never, ever turn up. Because they got stuff to hide, and they know why. But I'll be down for it, man. Anyone, live debate anytime on their channel. For sure. For sure. And where's Dogface? Dogface is down as well. Dogface can be the mediator. How do I feel about hipsters riding fixies with no brakes? Hope you got a good dentist, and I hope your insurance covers the eventual crash that you have. No brakes, no brains. I'm an Indian. What do you think about Indian people or culture? I love Indian vegan food. Are you a dot or a feather Indian? I love the dot Indian food. It's really good. It's really good. Can you talk more about the cycling training on the start of the season? Like how fast, how long are base miles? Depends what drugs you're on. You know what I mean? Like the whole base mile thing depends where you live as well. What if you live in Adelaide where you can train all year long? What if you live in Florida or Southern California where it's pretty much good weather every day of the year for long rides? So it depends on the person. Depends what their goal is. If you want to be a faster rider, it's simple. Once a week, every week of the year, or at least 3 weeks out of every month, train with people who can kick your ass. And stay up, try and hold up with them as long as you can. Every week, every month, do that once a week. Once a week. Am I taking diet pills? Yeah, I'm definitely doing that because sugar makes you fat. So, that diet industry is a load of shit. I think I said that before, but you go to the supermarket and you see like these pictures of like fat burner. Go to the health center. I should do a video about this. Go to the health section in your local supermarket or the chemist where it has those little fat burner pills, alright? And they're just caffeine. It's just coffee and a pill sold for $50. And just sit there on your phone pretend you're waiting for someone and watch the people who walk up and buy them. And they're always overweight and they're always looking sad. And it's like, fuck, man, when are people going to get it, you know? And I've talked to so many people. I've done that before. I've been in health food getting some chips or some vegan snacks, and you see people picking up the fat burners or the protein stuff, and I always have a chat with them. It's just OCD, that's what I do, regardless if the camera's on or off, you know. A true vegan activist isn't someone who just does it because they're getting paid on Patreon or because the camera's on them. It's who you are when the camera's off. That's really who you are. Anyway, so I'll talk to these people, you know, give them tips, and they're like, oh, but yeah, you're a guy. Guys can't get fat. I've had women say guys can't get fat. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'll point at some fat dude down the end of the aisle. I'm like, is he a guy? And they're like, yeah. And I'm just like, fuck, man. You know, how are people so dumb? But they can be bank managers or accountants or really academically smart people, but they just do not understand the whole protein, fat, anabolic, carbs are catabolic reality. They don't understand the CARB cycle. You know? I was speaking with doctors before, don't get it. It's like, well, what the fuck? CARB cycle, man. Fat is burning the flame of carbohydrate. How do I see my future long term? I could be dead tonight. I live it day by day, man. I live it minute by minute. I live minute by minute now. I'm 40. I live minute by minute. So when I did the ride today, you know, 220 Ks. If you counting down the meters, you do your head in, you like, get to kilometre 1. I've got 219 Ks to go, you know? And then you get to 140 K, I've got another 80 Ks to go. Like, you just be in the moment, man. Enjoy the sweat, enjoy the downhill, enjoy the uphill, enjoy the intensity, enjoy the risks. Just enjoy the moment. Be in the moment. Have I ever done a duathlon? I've done triathlon, I've done duathlon. My first triathlon was in 1999, and I haven't done one since because I just really can't swim safely. But I've done plenty of duathlons, and I'm pretty good at duathlons. You know, opinion on fresh dates. How many would you say is enough daily plus hydration? Goal, lose weight and get lean. Cycling as an NR1. Cycling is the bomb. Just chow it in, man. Chow the fuck out of the dates. My ex-girlfriend would eat more dates than I've ever met anyone in my life. And she was like rail thin without starving, man. And I know because I ate every single meal with her for almost 9 years. And when people say dates make you fat, like Datorade, I'm just like, what the fuck? Who told you that, man? Because I live with a fucking chick who ate more dates than anyone I've ever met. And just constantly losing weight over time. And when I first got with her, she'd be like, wouldn't eat 2 dates. She's like, oh my God, 2 dates is too much. And I'm like, carb the fuck up, sweetie. And carb the fuck up. And we trained her up, got her lean, and got her going on YouTube. Long story, but you know what I mean? Dates, man. Come on. Any fruit is fucking slimming. Rice, sugar, fruit, corn, pasta. It's all fucking slimming. As long as you keep the fat away from it and the animal products, alright? Simple as that. Simple as that. I get, like, you know, I still get triggered when people say, but isn't dates fattening, man? These Thai guys next door must be just saying, what the fuck is Toronto doing right now? It's pretty rad. How do you stop getting yourself to cramp? Hydrate it properly. Could be, maybe you're not fit enough yet, you know. How do you know you're hydrated properly? If you're pissing clear every 2 to 3 hours, you drink enough water, for sure. How many bikes do you own? Road bikes, mountain bikes? I've got about 22 bikes. How many mountain bikes I've got? I've got the S-Works Epic. I've got the Giant Anthem Carbon. That's two. Rest of the road, 2 e-bikes. Does alcohol make you fat? It can, because alcohol is a protoplasmic poison, meaning it will kill your red blood cells. Less red blood cells, more body fat. Typically, because fat is burned by oxygen. So partly, but fat leaves the body as carbon dioxide, and so the more oxygen you're putting in, you're going to burn more fat, because it takes 3 kilos of oxygen to burn 1 kilo of fat. My mind's all pretty frizzled from today's ride. Sorry for my maths is a bit out. But 3 kilos of oxygen to burn 1 kilo of fat. So open your mouth when you ride. Have your fucking mouth open. Don't ride with a closed mouth. If you're too lean, keep your mouth shut when you exercise. Alright? What's the cost to transport your bike gear to Thailand per trip? 0! 0, man. It never cost me money to bring my bike to Thailand. Because I don't carry a whole lot of shit. I've got like a black bag here. I've got a couple of pannier bags, and that's it, my bike. But it depends who you fly with. For me, it costs nothing. I'm not sure who you fly with, though. Get off the meth. Sprite, mate. You have changed my life in the last month. I'm more relaxed now. And that's another thing, man. Be relaxed. Learn how to be relaxed. So many people get so hyped up over nothing. B-Twin, best value. B-Twin put out a good bike. I've got a B-Twin. They put out a good bike. I haven't had much riding on it though, but more this summer. Cars make you fat. Wow. The Brexiters want to kill all foxes in UK after they will be no longer defended by European law. What's the world coming to? We want to shoot little foxes in UK. I mean, in Europe, fox is a native animal. In Australia, they introduced pests, but they're still not as much of a pest as humans are. I mean, flying a plane across Australia, and you can't see the damage foxes are doing. You can see the damage humans are doing, but you can't see the damage the foxes are doing. So who's the real pest in Australia? That's right, it's us. Get a vasectomy and get the population. Be part of the solution as part of the problem, kids. I fast 10 hours a day while I sleep good. What's too lean? How do I know? Too lean is when you can't push the watts. When you look like you could. You're too lean. Simple as that. When I'm back in Australia, not sure. Not sure. Some love hearts and kisses from Carla. Watching your videos since 2014, thank you. Vegan since 2011. Riding a road riding an MT bike for years. Got a road bike yesterday. Thanks to inspiration, cycling, and what I eat at David's back in 2014. Cheers, Michael. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's just sharing people the template. Share it with the template. The what I eat videos. I was the first vegan to do what I eat in a day. Like what I really eat in a day. Not what I'd like you to think I eat, but what I really fucking eat. And I was pouring the sugar on the cereal, eating 30 bananas in a banana smoothie. Totally transparent, and some people just lost their shit. But a lot of people were like, wow, that's a lot of food, and I can do that. And they did that, and they got more energy and more fitness. So, yeah. And meth. People are doing meth for weight loss. Just eat sugar. You know what I mean? Why are people doing meth and cocaine and heroin for weight loss? Diet pills, caffeine, etc. We can just have sugar and get shit done and feel better. How do I not get attacked by magpies at riding? I copped 32 today. Dude, vlog it, man. I wish a magpie would. Can you? I'm like, a magpie hasn't swum me for fucking years now, because I've got my iPhone in my back pocket and I'm just waiting for a little pecker to swoop me so I can vlog it. I did MTV even paid me maybe $500 or whatever a few years ago for my magpie swoop video. So I would love to find a magpie to swoop me, you know. Gonna win the Tour de France on my Redline BMX. Wow, lynxes were native to the UK but were killed off the Dark Ages. Wow, 1,000 years. Lynxes were native to the UK? It's crazy, I never knew that. I never knew that. Little lynx cats. Thanks for the inspiration. As all my journey started from your channel, mate. Wicked. That's why I keep turning up, man. Whether I'm paid or not, I'm still turning up. What's your #1 tip for a new cyclist? Always keep your mouth open when you're going up a hill. When you're trying to push watts, keep your mouth open, keep breathing. When you're going down the hill, you can keep your mouth shut so you don't swallow a bee. Because then you're not vegan. Next tip would be eat before you're hungry, drink before you're thirsty. Third tip, wear a fucking helmet. Fourth tip, always pay attention to the road. Fifth tip, ride more. Ride more, drive less. Cure for dry eyes, drink more water. Vegetable police coming to Chiang Mai this month. He is, apparently he is. Apparently he is. That's going to be good. Just some chin-up videos. Get off my wheel, cunt. UK killed all its wildlife in comparison to US to Europe. It's pretty sad, isn't it? That's pretty Lance Armstrong is the GOAT. What does the GOAT mean? How many grams of fat a day is too much? I would say, depends what your goal is, man. Just do more cycling. Do more cycling, bro. Get fit. Get fit. Get fit. I'm going to have to get back going in a second. celebrity dinner. Alright, dinner's started. I'm going to head down the hill. But, why don't you guys come with me? Will that work? Yeah, come to the buffet. Actually, it's raining outside. Now, come with me now. We'll do it. We'll take this live stream on legs. My brain was thinking of all these excuses why I can't. Let's fucking do it. Let's do Lance Armstrong. Let's do what we do. Alright. Got one phone here. Bam. Alright, you're going to see what the deal is. Pardon me. And this is the hotel. And notice what I do when I walk out of my hotel. I need to close the fucking hotel room door because it's Thailand. And I can do that here in Piao. We can get the elevator, we can get the steps. Whose bike's that? It's John's. Look at this. It's like a carbon Durace bike just sitting there. You know? Stuff doesn't really get stolen much here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Do I still use the rollers? I haven't used rollers this year. I've took it more chill now, so. That's the skyline. Best knock and run gun. The mechanical doping. So bikes, motor in your e-bike. Yeah, for sure, man. And there's all that controversy with Cancellara in, I think it's Paru Bay, or back in 2010, I think it was, with the fucking Tour of Flanders. Yeah, it's there, man. It's winning, man. It's winning. It's winning. No concern about stuff getting stolen. Got my bike, $4,000 bike. I've got a passport, got money, cards. I'm not worrying about it. Not worrying about it. You know, I wouldn't do it in a backpacker hostel in Bangkok because you got tourists. Tourists steal. Thais don't really steal much here. It's pretty good. It's fucking pretty good. You know, it's like you have to be pretty unlucky to have stuff stolen here. I'll show you what I mean. There's a camera on the table. See that $3,000 camera just sitting there? So yeah. Hey, Tamo's back.
Yo.
What did you get, man? Whoa.
Nothing. I just wasted a lot of time.
Yeah.
Basically went to the 7-Eleven like a really long way.
I think dinner's just up to the right there.
Yeah.
Do you know where it is?
I don't know where it is, but
You know where it is?
Huh?
Do you know where it is?
No.
Okay, I think it's up to the right.
You're going there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Well,
They got a van going.
you should.
Pissing down at rain. What?
You just want to put this up as well. Look what's called doing.
Where are they? Check my phone.
What time is it?
Got two phones here. Let me ask someone. Yeah, where is the restaurant?
This.
In the car?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna jump in the car. It's raining. This is pro cyclist life. And we're gonna sit in the car here. Celeb.